Hey everybody, welcome to the Tower. I hope you're having a great day. If you're not, you've come to the right place because Tower Moments are all I do here. And we read tarot cards if the channel wasn't obvious enough, but sometimes you just gotta say it. Alright, what do I do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out what your Tower Moment is going to be, the Tower Moment, and the outcome. Alright? And then I look at the bottom of this deck for more information, and we will clarify with 3, 2, and 3, and we'll look at the bottom of the deck for one more piece of information to make it all right. Okay. All of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching, this is when the universe wanted you to see it. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be 3 months from now. I don't know. Whenever it shows up in your recommended, you might want to pay attention. Or, you know, if you're watching this and you did click on it, then you did pay attention, so awesome. Good job. You did the thing. All right. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Hanged Man on this side of the tower is basically the energy of you not seeing the whole picture. Yeah, that's right. You are definitely being tricked or deceived somehow, but it's in a way that is deliberate, and it's very specifically deliberate. It's not like the moon would be like you're kept in the dark about everything. This is just like life is normal, life is fine, life is good, except for this one piece of it. And you either have no idea it's going on, or you're kind of suspicious, or you've talked about it and they say, "Oh, you can trust me, bro. There's nothing going on here." So you're not seeing the whole picture. You have a very not good view of what's going on, a very tunnel vision view of what's going on, kind of thing. Leads to your Tower Moment, which of course it does, and that leads to the Fool. The Fool card is the energy of starting over new. You are done with whatever this is, and you start on a whole new path. A whole new direction, my friend, because this was unforgivable. Whatever this is, whatever you're not seeing is completely unforgivable to you, okay? I mean, it's going to, once you see what's coming down this tower, it's going to burn, and what's going to be revealed, you're probably going to never ever going to go back to this situation again, because under here we have the Death of the Temperance card. So yeah, there's chaos going on in your life, and you're probably not even aware of it. You're probably, I mean, you can feel it. It's probably like a psychic edge, It's like you're always stressed out, but you don't know why. Everything in your life is good, but for some reason there's just something pulling on your instincts, going, "Hey, listen, there's something wrong," and you're like, "What's going on?" And that's kind of chaos, and that's the death card down here. It's ending. So you're going to walk away from that because you're going to figure out what's causing all of your stress. Trust your instincts. That's the best thing a tarot reader could tell anybody, right? Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, if something just doesn't feel right and you can't put your finger on it, but you don't know what it is, there's something wrong. It's not just in your head. You're not being paranoid. There's probably something legitimately wrong, and you should start looking a little closer. All right? Trust that feeling. We all have a little bit of a spark in us, right? Yeah, Three of Cups. Definitely a third-party situation going on here. Six of Swords. There's no peace, like I said. No peace in your life. And the Ten of Swords ending. So, yeah, there's basically, I would suggest that if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or someone like that, whatever, you check their phone. You pay attention a little closer to what they're doing when they're not around. I know this sounds like it's being paranoid, but the Three of Cups usually doesn't come out on the side of the tower with these two other cards unless if something is about to break. There's something going on in the dark where you're not sure of it. All right, so if they're spending a little bit too much time at work, spending more time late at work, but the money never seems to increase, and in fact you seem broker than ever, yeah, there's something wrong. uh, yeah, you're going to have to do some investigating here, because there's definitely a third-party situation going on, and they are seeing someone behind your back, and they are working really hard so you don't see that. Like I said, Hanged Man. And this Ten of Swords down here on this side of the tower should this should have ended a long time ago. It should have been just done, but it wasn't. Yeah, Tower, Nine of Wands. You are going to feel very beat up and tired after this. You're just going to not understand anything, and your peace is gone. Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. You're just going to be. It's going to be a very stressful situation once this comes out. You're not going to understand why it happened. You're not going to understand anything. This is them playing mind games with you about a third person that they didn't want you to know about. They're cheating on you, basically. And when that happens, when you figure it out, you're going to go through the whole emotion. And you don't want to. You want to be cool-headed, and you want to be one of those internet guys that just says, you know what, leave, I'm done. But no, you're going to have the emotions, because to you, this relationship is really good. You think it's great. They think it's horrible. They think you're boring. They think you're miserable. They think you're unexciting. The only reason they're with you at all is because you got money. You probably have a little bit, because you actually, when you say you're going to stay late at work, you probably do stay late at work, and you have the money to prove that. They don't. If they're staying late at work and don't have any extra money, yeah, something's wrong. I mean, if the car breaks down too many times, something's wrong. I mean, they're making excuses and lies to whatever they're saying to make you go, oh, okay, that makes sense. But they're really just out with someone else. Three of Cups. And you're going to go through the whole emotional set here, which is bad. But the Fool card hits. Page of Wands. You're going to have words with this person, but then you're done. You're going to say what needs to be said, and after all of this, you're just going to say what needs to be said, and you're going to move on with the Knight of Swords here. You might even do it a little bit recklessly. You might want to slow down a little bit there. And the King of Wands. You're going to rebuild your life. See, when I'm saying slow down here, it's like when you leave the apartment, make sure you have all your stuff. All right? Don't have a reason to go back. Be sure to do all the legal things that you got to do. Take yourself off the lease. Don't give them any hooks where they can well, you did this and did that, and do everything right. That's why the Knight of Swords is here. You're going to be brave. You're going to walk forward into that future, and you're going to do the thing, but just be sure that you're doing it right when you leave. The things you're going to say, act like you're recorded, brother, sister, whoever. Don't scream. Don't throw things. Don't do any death threats. None of that. Say what you need to say. Act like the camera's on you, and act like you could go to jail if you say the wrong thing. Because chances are good, if you're screaming at them, they probably are recording you. Just trying to get evidence of how abusive you were, which is nonsense. But people suck, especially when they have reason to try to hurt somebody else. And the King of Wands down here, this is the energy of you rebuilding your life the way you wanted it to be in the first place. So yeah, they're cheating on you. They're lying to you. They're abusing you in ways that you shouldn't tolerate if you knew about it, and you won't. You won't tolerate it once you know about it. And the future looks good. It's going to suck, though. This is going to be one of those experiences that, yeah, you're going to live with for forever. It's going to be one of those experiences that says, can't trust anybody. Not 100% anymore. And that sucks, because the next person that comes into your life, they might be perfect, and you're going to have this cloud over everything going, well, I remember last time, and you got to try to let it go, but it's not going to be easy. But your situation right now is a burden. Ten of Wands. You don't feel good. You're miserable. You got the psychic edge in your brain. You always feel like something's wrong. You can hear it in their voice. You can see it in their actions. You can just feel it. And you've been ignoring yourself for too long. But you're going to have to dump this burden. So do some investigating. I hope this energy doesn't resonate with anyone. But if it does, and you've got somebody out there who's actively, disrespecting you in this way, as you could call it, abusing you, lying to you, doing all the bad things with a smile on their face, no less. Oh, yes, they will talk to you and they will smile with every lie. They will be as soothing as they can. They will be confident that they're never going to get caught. And you don't want to catch them because you really like this person and you don't want to believe that they're doing what they're doing behind your back, but they are. If this energy resonates with you, they definitely are. So investigate it. You got to get through the tower, but a better life waits for you ahead of this. Got to heal though. You will. All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you've made it this far, I'm usually talking to the Void at this point. So hello, fellow Void fans, Voidlings, whatever you want to call ourselves. Please think about hitting the old subscribe button. Totally free. I try to upload once a day, and you get to hang out with me. I'm just a guy with a cell phone doing the best he can. All right? Thanks for watching. You're awesome if you made it this far. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.